Hello and welcome to Little Workroom Crafts. My name is Davina and I live in the southeast coast of the UK. Today is Monday, the 27th of January 2025, and this is episode number 201. Oh, and thank you all so much for your lovely comments because we reached the 200 episode last week. It was absolutely brilliant. Anyway, you can find me will be down in the description box, and anything that I mentioned today will also be down in the description box. And a big welcome to absolutely everybody. As you hear, yes, I have not been at all well. But hey ho, my poor brother, bless him, he's got a cold. Oh, hi Didi, hopefully you're feeling better. He's got a cold as well. So we're a pair, aren't we? We are a pair, boy. Oh dear me. Right then, okay, so this week is going to be a bit of a funny one because last week, my goodness me, wow, things happened. Mishka came round at the weekend and we had a lovely time. We had biscuits and tea and we had a lovely chit chat and a giggle like we always do. I love it when I see Mishka, I really do. We have so much fun. Oh dear, that we do. And yeah, so that was really a lovely day and I can't wait till the next one. Then during the week we were messaging each other like we always do, and we happened to come up with the idea between us. We said we weren't going to. I even told people that commented on videos and messaged me and stuff that we weren't going to this time because we'd been 2 years on the trot. But yes, I'm telling you all, Mishka and I are going to EYF, the English, the Eastern Yarn Festival, for the 3rd year on the trot. But I must admit the traders list look amazing, I will say, on March the 15th of March. I'm really not with it today, am I? We have got the 10:30 slot, okay? So we won't be there until 10:30. It is the Saturday, but I will say we are so excited now. We've got something to look forward to where before we didn't. And we were thinking of trying something different, but as you know, my health is not 100%. Mishka, bless her heart, hers is the same. But she lovingly drives us both, so we can't go far. But you know what I mean, we are going to EYF on the Saturday. Now, I am going to put this out there now, okay? I have been recording shows, day outs, everything else since 2019 when I started recording, when I started my YouTube channel. And I said to Mishka, actually, because, we got our tickets, so they're done, so we're definitely going. And I said, you know what, I'm actually going to take a show off. I really am. So I do apologise to all you. I'm not going to be taking you with me. But please do still come up and say hello to the pair of us. Do you know what I mean? But there won't be no photographs. I won't be attacking you with the phone. And I won't have to, because it's not fair on Mishka either. You know what I mean? It's, oh, hold on a minute, sweetheart. I've got to get my phone out and record this. Or hold on a minute. I just got to get my phone. And it's just not fair. You know what I mean? So we are going to enjoy our day 100% without recording. Just going there, doing it, meeting people, seeing friends. I'm not even applying for a lanyard. I am not going to be going to the meetup. I'm not doing any of it. It is mine and Mishka's day, and that is what I've decided. So I do apologise in advance. You will be seeing what we get. Of course. But yeah, you know what I mean? It's, it's going to be our day. So I do apologise for that. But please do come up and say hi. Please do. You know what I mean? It's going to be lovely to see you all, because last year it was really lovely seeing you all. Okay then, right. just in case anybody asks, because they're bound to, about my cardigan. This is all made in my good old Home Bargains yarn. I mean every bit of it is. And I just went back and see what the pattern is, to be honest. When I wear this out, this is the most commented cardigan ever that I wear. People always stop and ask about this cardigan. And it's a sabido pattern. Now, I knitted this. No, I didn't. I crocheted this a couple of years ago, and it's actually from her Etsy shop, okay, the pattern. But she has launched a book there now since then. I think it was last year. I think she launched a book. But, yeah, but I love this cardigan. It's so warm. It was so much fun to make. It really, really was. The flowers are everywhere. So I put it on to keep snuggly today. Right then, okay, before we get into the craft, I've got something to tell you. Talk about my head not actually being connected to my shoulders on Tuesday. Oh my gosh, when I told Mishka went, Vane, oh my gosh, she said, I know you're stubborn, but please, in future, contact me. So yeah. The water bottle, the washer bottle on my car, it stopped working. So I booked it into the garage for Tuesday morning. So anyway, Tuesday when I got up, because they said after 8 o'clock, and I got up and it was thick fog, absolute thick fog, right? And actually, I'm going to put a photograph up because I did take a photograph of over at the sea, and you couldn't see the sea, basically. You couldn't see nothing. It was just fog. And anyway, so I got down there for after 8 o'clock, bless them, and they took me car and everything. And I thought, well, I've got, till 9 o'clock to catch the bus home. Anyway, so I was bimbling around. Our town is just, well, it actually is quite embarrassing, to be honest. It's sad. That's what it is. So many shops have closed. They're moved over to the bigger estate, which is down near the port. And, yeah, so, it is sad. So there's nothing there to look at, really. So anyway, I hung around. It was cold. It was so cold. And I hung around till 9 o'clock. Anyway, the bus came just after 9 o'clock, got on the bus, and I always do it. I get on the bus and I check my bag and get my house keys out. So then I've got them in my hand for when I get home. Could I find my house keys? No, I couldn't. And I thought, oh no, I panicked. Oh my gosh, I thought I've left them in the car. There's no point in me going home. So, got to the next stop, which is the top of town. Got off the bus, walked all the way back down to the garage. Luckily, the car hadn't started being worked on. Looked inside, no keys. And I thought, hang on a minute. Have I just got off that bus for no reason? At this stage, I was pretty fed up. I really, really was. So anyway, I got my bag again, and I looked in my bag and I'd put them in a different pocket. Yes, I had them on me. So I weren't going to say no more. So at this time, I was ringing Glenn in between to tell him what was happening and why I weren't home and where I was and everything. Anyway, so I had to wait 45 minutes. So I popped into the charity shop, and I'll show you what I got in a bit. And I got on the other bus. So, oh dear me, this time I made it home with my keys, which I already had, and everything else. Oh my gosh, I was freezing, absolutely freezing. And I made a cup of tea, and Glenn said, don't do anything today, mate. Just sit down, get a hot water bottle, put your feet up and sit down and wait for the garage to ring. I said, all right then, okay. So anyway, the garage rang after lunch it was. And they said, your car is done, ready for pick up. I said, okay, I've just got to get the bus. Yeah, I know, that word again. And anyway, oh gosh. I rang up Glenn and I said, I know you're going to be home in a minute. I said, but I've got to get another bus and I've got to go and pick the car up. He said, all right then, mate. Anyway, I looked at the timetable and I had 15 minutes. So I quickly got my shoes on, quickly got my sticks and everything else and all that lot, and my bag and all that, and got over the road and got on this bus, which I thought was the one that was directly into town. No. Because it was so cold and I was fed up waiting, I just got on the circular bus. Oh my gosh, I'll never get on a town circular bus again in my life. I passed my house twice. I passed Mishka's house twice. I passed, went right round where Glenn works. Right round there. I was on that bus for over half an hour. I couldn't have walked because I can't walk that far. But if I could walk, I could have walked there in time. I said to Glenn, I could have walked, I could have driven up to the local city in that time that it took me to get on this bus. Anyway, oh dear me. And I got off, went and got the car, and I finally got home. And Glenn turned around and he went, Fian, you've had a real bad day. I said, oh God, please. And bless him, he made me a cup of tea. So I sit down. Oh my gosh. Oh, to get a car. I can't believe it. Oh, dear me. This bus taking luck is a lot harder these days, isn't it? They're very few far in between. And then when you do get in, you don't know where on earth you're going on them. Honestly, gosh. So, yeah, that was that really. Tuesday was a day. It really, really was a day. Oh, my gosh. So, yeah, it's taken me a while because of all that extra walking. It's taken me a little while to catch up on that. It's probably why I come down with this as well, because I probably got a chill. Oh, my gosh. Dear. Oh, well. So that was Tuesday. Only me. You couldn't write it, could you really? Nah. Anyway, right, let's get to the crafty stuff. So this week I am looking at my notes. This week we have crochet, we have a nice, and as I've mentioned, we have a couple of charity shop finds. And yeah, so I do have a finish in crochet and I have a start. But my start, I'm a bit undecided. But anyway, we'll get there. Right then, so what I have finished, I did finish the shawl. I haven't blocked it because we haven't had the weather to do it. So where is the, it's Cherry Heart Designs, which is Sandra Poole. Oh, come on, where's the picture? Ah, here we go. It's called the Moonlight Shawl. It's a one skein crochet shawl and it is absolutely really good fun. There is charts as well as written instructions, which is very handy. And I absolutely love this. I really do. As I say, I've got to block it out to size, but this is it. The bottom is, when it's all blocked out, you'll see all the lace on the bottom, on the edging. But yeah, it's quite a large one skein shawl, and I did actually have some left over, so but yeah, I was well chuffed with it. So the yarn is from, here we go, I did show it last week, didn't I? Rusty Ferret Yarns, and it's called Vaporized Clouds. So that is their logo and that is the label. But honestly, it really, really was fun to make. As I say, I've got a little bit left. So, yeah. When I do get round to block it, so it's just not warm enough at the moment. And I can't block it actually down on the floor like I used to. Because I have a little lad that likes to sit on them. So, yes. Yeah. So, but I'm really, really chuffed with that. Also, as you know, I said last week about that I would like to start another blanket. Well, anyway, I found this pattern, which is a West Yorkshire Spinners, and it's called Summer's Dawn Blanket. Now, I thought that was really, really lovely, vibrant. Obviously, I'm not doing it in Colour Lab because that would be way too expensive. So, I'm stash diving, and I am actually, obviously, you know, getting it all from Stash. And, right, so, oops, now I've dropped everything. Right, okay. Mishka has got a hot pink, bless her. So I know that I've got the hot pink. And let's have a look. Originally, I tried to match the colours that were in the actual blanket as best I can with what I've got. So I did these. I did 4 of them. Because all it is corners. And basically, you join it together like that to give you like that design. Okay. So anyway, I did the 4 of them because it's 4 of each colourway. And then I did this one hasn't been blocked. Then I did the next one, and I don't like this blue yarn because it's a mixture of yarn. It's just not feeling nice. It's got, you know, it's so stiff, and yeah, I'm just not enjoying it at all. So yesterday, out come the boxes. I'm so glad. I really am so glad that I actually reorganised my yarn during Christmas and New Year, because that's been so much easier. It really has. Right, so I have gone completely different. Also in this, the white, because they are using white in there, is 3, because you need 3 of the main colour, which is the white. And it's this one is Stylecraft Special DK. Now, I've never ever had trouble with Stylecraft Special DK, but the ball I've got seems to be going thick and thin, so I weren't enjoying that either. Right, so as I say, I went through all my stash and I found all of my leftover from my home bargains, because you need a ball of 100-gram ball of each of the colour and 300 of the main. As I said, Mishka has got the hot pink, and hers is also a home bargains yarn. So I have done, now I'd like your advice if I could, because I'm still not 100% sure. I don't know why I'm not 100% sure, but I'm not. So I have gone for more pastel colours, which are not like me at all anyway. And the main colour is I'm using lemon instead of white. So yeah, these are the colours. I've only done 2 blocks, and then I'll show you the other colours I've got that I've chose to go with it. So this is what I've got so far, like so. So let's put that down. So that is the first 2 blocks. So you've seen that one. So, and also to go with it, let's you've not seen that one. You have not seen that one. You've not seen that one. So, and there's the hot pink. Have you seen? Yeah, you've seen that one. Yep. That's I say, and then so these are the other ones. So, and then it'll be the hot pink, which will also go. Which I think, and I've got plenty of this left over. Absolutely plenty. They're all the same thickness. They're all the same brand. And let me know what you think. Should I stick with this, or should I carry on and go with the brighter colours? I know these are I have blocked these on my blocking board, which I'm enjoying using for the first time. These are slightly smaller. I am using a 4.5 hook, which is what recommended, because obviously, you know, with the corner and corner, it is a bit more dense, isn't it? So yeah, but what else was I going to say? They are slightly smaller, but that doesn't bother me, because all I'll do is, if the blanket is too small, I'll just do extra. Use up the yarn and do extra border. Doesn't bother me at all. So let me know what you think. This or this. I'll see if I can get a couple of more of these the other colourways done as well, and I'll show you them next week. Now, pattern. I've got to say, the instructions are well written. You do actually have a graph at the top which will explain to you the colourways, and because what I've done is I've just written out their colours and the letter, and just added the colours that I'm using. You need 36 of these in 9 different colourways, 4 of each. Yeah, that's it. Right, now, the only thing I will say, which is very disappointing really, with this, is you don't actually see the blanket flat in the pattern anywhere. And also, there is not a layout chart of how she's laid it out. Yeah, I really wish that they'd have done that, because at least we could get bit of an idea. I know that she does say in here that you can, she's made 4 identical squares of each colourway as per chart, which is there. 2 identical squares are put together to make, which I've shown you, the angles. And then she's got, now take the other 2 identical squares with right stairs and sew together. Yeah, right. And then repeat for 18 rectangles. Got. And then it's now play around with different layouts and sew together as above. Once you're happy, making sure you to always have right sides upmost. And then you do the border. But it would have been nice to have a flat picture of her blanket as a reference. That's all I'm saying. I know it's going to be fun. I know I've got completely different colours and so on, but and I know it's going to be fun playing around with it, but you know, look, it's not even that. It's not completely flat, and I would have thought they'd have done one of it laying down, but I can't find it. But anyway, we'll see how it goes. That's all we can do, can't we? See how it goes. So, yeah. So let me know what colourway you think, because I am a bit undecided on whether to carry on or what. I don't know. And that's literally all I've done this week, because as you can imagine, I didn't get anything done Tuesday. Wednesday, I rested up and I was just playing around with me squares. And then, yeah, Thursday I had the idea of, oh, I think I'm going to change everything. So it's been one of them weeks, it really has. Anyway, right, so what I'm going to say now is we're going to go into what I found in the charity shop, and I can't believe this. I was so lucky. I was just in the right place, as always, at the right time. Now, I've never used this before, and so it's going to be a first for me, but I am going to give it a go. And luckily, the person who actually donated it wrote all the information on the bag. Now, I paid only £3. Bear that in mind. £3 for this piece of cloth. It actually is 27 count Linda. I know, Linda. And look at the size of this cloth. It is enormous. And obviously there's a showing there in 1/1. I think it's 1/1. Or is it 1/2? It's 1/2 and 2/2, what it looks like. And yeah, I got all this for £3. Now I've got to try and fold it all up. Okay, then in the same place, on the same shelf, because I thought this looks so nice to see the holes. And I knew I'd heard of Linda cloth, but I hadn't, as I say, I'd not felt it and I'd not seen it anywhere. So the lady who had donated it had written down, bless her heart, what it is. But look, yeah, £3. Then, as I said, there was a smaller piece which I got for £2.50. Now this is yet again Linda. It's got the same little piece of sample here to show, and I got this massive big piece as well, so for £2.50. Bargain. So I can't wait to start something on there. I've got something in mind. I have got something in mind, I will say, already. So one of the patterns that my dear friend Helen sent me, I started it once before and I didn't like the cloth, and I was thinking I might do it on one of these. They are both, they say white, but I think that's, yeah, I suppose it is a white. Oh, sorry, sniffing. It's not very nice. But yeah, what a bargain that was. So I got those. And I also got a cardigan, a pretty little cardigan, and a jumper. Then it was Wednesday. Got a lovely, lovely surprise in the post by the lovely June. Hi, June. And this is the nice I got this week. And it got a beautiful card. Look at that. And Glenn and I got a bar of chocolate each, and they're both gone. Elmy got a couple of packets of Dreamies, which Glenn and Elmo say thank you so much. They're in his cupboard because he has a couple a day. And June had made these. I just think these are so cool. Right, they're brilliant. I'm going to show you them as like the next downstairs in a pride place, I tell you. And they're going to stay out all year round. So they're like this in a little stand. They come in a little stand. So, and there's 2 of each, I think. Yeah, I got that one. Oh, that was a different one. Oh no, they are all different. Oh my gosh. Yeah, they are too. Noticed that, right? And look at them. They're little wooden coasters and they're pumpkins. And she has made these. These are that diamond art, aren't they? And there's that little face. There's that little face. Look at that one. So cute. That one's got a different mouth. That one's gone, oh. This one is a happy chappy. This one's winking with a smile. And this one has got little red rosy cheeks. Ain't they adorable? I just love these 2 bits. June, you're a star. Thank you so, so much. I love them to bits. They also came in this lovely box. So I said to Glenn, I'm not getting rid of that. I'm taking it up in my room. And I'm obviously, being a crafter, we always need storage. So I'm using that, definitely. Right then, so I think of, oh, one more thing. Oh, right, here we are. Last week I had my very first shop update in my Etsy shop for 2025. Now these are what's left at the moment, okay? So by the time some of you watch this video, they might not be might not be left, okay? But I'm just letting you know. So okay, there is. This is the fabric. Look, it's like knitted. And these are the 3 yarn DPN cozies. This is the main fabric for the cat one. I should have kept one for myself, but I didn't. So this is the extra large. It's patchwork on both sides. It's got 3 pockets. No, it's not. It's got a big pocket. That's it. A big pocket inside of this one. And this is like really, really handy because it's so big. It's brilliant for like crochet and knitted bag and blankets and stuff like that. Absolutely handy, that one. And also there is 1 sock. Yep, 1 sock. This has a couple of pockets inside. Yep, 2. And it's same that on the back. A drawstring. This is a medium. 3 pockets inside. Front and back. And then this is the large. 3 pockets inside. And then I thought that fabric looked like fish. That's why I bought that there. So yeah, okay, so there. In the shop at the moment, I will say. So yep, that is what's left. So I will say thank you to everybody that did, or purchase from the shop. Update last week, all the packages are already on their way. Okay then, right, so I am going to disappear. I am going to go downstairs and have a cup of tea, and I might do a couple of more squares with some different colours and see how I feel about that, and we'll go from there, see what happens next week. But yeah, great news with Mishka and I going to the Edinburgh, no, I keep getting it wrong, East Anglian Yarn Festival. I keep thinking of everything but oh dear me. So yeah, we already started lists. We've already got lists. We're bad. We're on a no spend. That's why she started a crochet blanket, a different one, and she stash dived. I stash dived because we want a no spend, but we're going to a yarn festival. I don't know how that's quite going to work, but there we go. We'll see what happens there, won't we? It'll be a giggle. It will be a giggle. Right then, okay, so I'm going to love you and leave you all, and I'll be back next week, so please take care, stay safe, and as always, my lovelies, happy crafting. Bye.